Genesis GV80's attention-capturing design makes a statement, even when it's parked. This sophisticated SUV delivers luxury with one extra that its rivals at Porsche and BMW simply don't offer: a marvelously sweet starting price. A 2.5-litre, 304 HP turbocharged four-cylinder is standard, but can only be had with 2 rows of seats. The far more exciting 380 HP twin-turbo V6 enables adding a third row and the ability to hold up to 7 passengers. All GV80 use an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive. The GV80 innards are plush indeed, starting with heated and cooled seats for front and rear passengers, and going as far as heated armrests and a ride that's near silent even at highway speeds. The Genesis GV80 gets updated for new with some meaningful and new equipment. For starters, the twin turbocharged V6 gains 5 horsepower, now producing 380 ponies and 390 pound-feet of torque. The turbocharged inline-4 returns for 2024 with slightly more, now producing 304 horsepower for base-level GV80. A sportier GV80 coupe also joins the lineup as a new model year addition, but we review that separately. The GV80 wears a new grille and what the company calls micro-lens array headlamps from the G90 sedan, though their different design does take a moment or two to spot. There are new wheel designs featuring a 20-inch multi-spoke unit and a 22-inch option. Video don't do justice to how rich and elegant the GV80's interior is. Even the lower trims are finished with classy touches like burled wood trim, metal accents, and integrated ambient lighting. The wide-spanning display set into the dash keeps matters upscale, but uncluttered. The front seats are comfortable, supportive, and available with a massage function that feels legitimately relaxing. A standard 3-across bench seat in the second row allows for up to 5 passengers. A third row of seats is an optional feature, but space back there is limited and should be considered a place solely for kids. We fit 13 carry-on suitcases behind the second row, and the GV80 swallowed a total of 28 with the second row folded flat. A slim 27-inch display stretches across the GV80's tailored dashboard. For rear passengers, Genesis also offers a 14-inch rear seat display. Every GV80 also comes with wireless charging, a Wi-Fi hotspot that can accept 5 devices, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and 3 years of complimentary Genesis connected services. The more significant upgrades made are found in the cabin. Gone are the separate instrument cluster and infotainment displays, and in their place sits a 27-inch OLED display. There is also an 18-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system, fingerprint recognition, a digital rear-view mirror, a new center console, and a 3-spoke steering wheel that ditches the ugly 2-spoke design of the old model. A new storage compartment is also found below the HVAC screen. It includes a wireless smartphone charging pad and a UV light that can be turned on to eliminate surface bacteria on your phone. For munching motorway miles, the GV80 is the perfect companion. The seats provide excellent support, and the massage function is a godsend. I was also particularly fond of the heated armrests in the center console, but it's a little frustrating they can only be enabled with the heated seats, meaning you can't enable one without the other. There is even a perfume dispenser. The GV80 is also the first Genesis model in Australia to launch with Hyundai's Highway Driving Assist 2 function. It includes automatic lane changes, allowing you to simply toggle the indicator and the vehicle will move into the next lane. The lane keeping and radar cruise control systems are also superb, and I drove for hours on end along the highway without needing to make any throttle, brake, or steering inputs. The only slight annoyance is the driver attention monitoring system was a little too intrusive for me and would start ringing a chime if I looked anywhere other than straight ahead for more than a couple of seconds. Fortunately, it can be easily disabled. It is also easy to disable the annoying speed limit alarm that rings every time you go 1 km/h over the posted speed limit. Like the front seats, the second row is also extremely comfortable and passengers sitting back there have several creature comforts too. These include heated and ventilated seats, a dedicated temperature control zone, and window shades that can be opened and closed at the touch of a button. The third row is tight and not suitable for adults. However, Genesis has been kind enough to install dedicated climate controls for the rear. It's also nice that the second and third row seats can be folded up or down at the touch of a button. This mid-size luxury crossover has the same underpinnings as the G80 sedan and comes standard with all-wheel drive. The engine choices start with a 304 horsepower turbocharged 2.5-litre four-cylinder and escalate to a 380 horsepower twin-turbo 3.5-litre V6. We've previously hustled a turbo 4 to 60 miles per hour in 6.1 seconds on our test track. The V6 twin-turbo model cut that time to a brisk 5.3 seconds. The latest changes add only a smidge of power to both engines, so we expect virtually no change to the new GV80's performance. Nor do we anticipate any changes to the GV80's impressive ride and handling. Without a doubt, Genesis' efforts to make a large three-row feel athletic in corners are a success. Even at highway cruising speeds across tattered Michigan roadways, it delivers a wonderfully quiet ride. Buyers seeking more thrills could consider a Porsche Cayenne or an Audi SQ8, however. EPA fuel economy estimates for the new four-cylinder GV80 are 19 miles per hour city and 24 miles per hour highway. It loses 1 miles per hour in the city rating compared to the 2024 model, likely due to a mild tweaking that results in a 4 horsepower gain. Going with the V6 reduces those metrics to 16 miles per hour and 22 miles per hour, respectively. Again, the slight drop in fuel economy is countered by minor 5 horsepower increase. We haven't had the chance to put the updated GV80 through our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy test, but the previous GV80 with the Turbo 4 over-delivered by a touch, returning 25 miles per hour highway. For more information about the GV80's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website. The price of the new Genesis GV80 is expected to start around $59,000 and go up to $84,000 depending on the trim and options. All GV80 come bearing plentiful standard features including navigation, a 27-inch infotainment touchscreen, heated front seats, wireless charging, and a power liftgate. There is no poor choice here. We're big fans of the extra power provided by the twin-turbo 3.5-litre V6, which costs approximately $8,000 over the base 2.5 model. We'd also opt for the Prestige trim that upgrades to Napa leather seating, adjustable rear seats with heated and cooled cushions, and 22-inch wheels.